So I'm here with Allison Carignan. She is our customer support account manager. You're on the info at team. And when and why did you start here?
So I started at RunSignup in 2019. I was part of our internship program. This was actually our first year doing the intern program. So I found it and applied, and then I came to RunSignup in like late 2020.
So what do you do in your role as customer support account manager?
So I work the three email inboxes for our company. So that's RunSignup, GiveSignup, and TicketSignup. And so our goal is to get an answer to our customers with a 1 hour response time. Sometimes this does require me making escalation phone calls to assist the race director more with their setup. And of course, we also help users sign up for our events and go through the troubleshooting process with them if they're running through any issues.
So who are you interacting with on info at?
So info at, we deal with everyone. So it's race directors, event directors, timers, partners, super partners, affiliates, end users, and then also random people who somehow find us.
Spam,
Yes.
that kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. I think we just have such great customer service they want to talk to us.
I like the ones who are trying to steal my job by saying they can make us really good videos.
We get a lot of those, Andrew. You need to
just,
be on your
I just
toes.
close them immediately.
Like,
Nobody
no
has
one
to see
can
this.
see this.
Yeah. And what is the process like when a ticket comes in?
So when a ticket comes in, we work our queue from the oldest tickets to the newest tickets. So we start at the bottom, and it usually ends up with us looking up the race director or their race to find out more information on their question. And then, of course, we follow up an answer and with any links to our help guides and any sort of images they need to help set something up.
And speaking of the help guides, you've been working on a help guide project recently, right?
Yes, a big help guide project. So we did last year a big overhaul of the Run Sign Up guides. And this year we're working on ticket sign up help guides and also creating some membership guides as well, since that was released this year.
And have you gotten any feedback on that from customers?
Not too much from customers specifically, but through account managers. So I've had account managers reach out and say like, "Oh, I've gotten great feedback from the updates on this. They really liked XYZ." But usually not too much directly from race directors.
Now, what happens if a ticket comes in and you're not really sure on the answer to it?
So because we get emails from anyone and everyone, that does happen. But with a team of 6 of us, I usually tag the other 6 coworkers. I feel like you and Lauren have been here so long, you've also seen almost everything. And then if it gets to a point where our team doesn't know, we send it in to the rest of the company on Slack in the general channel to see what any ideas people have there. And usually between our team and the other 60 people in the company, we always find an answer.
What happens if there's a feature that somebody's requesting or something they'd like to have added to an existing feature?
So when this happens, we send it to our development team, and how this works is we use a site called GitHub. So we go ahead and we log the feature request in there, as well as any information with the race and how we think it'll help them, and how this request could also be useful for other races beyond this.
So you started as an intern, then you went on to answering customer support tickets, and now you're a customer support account manager. What is the account manager portion of that is kind of different from regular support?
Yes, so I have a bit more of a heavier interaction with the race directors. So normally on info, we do a lot of our work through email. However, if there's an escalation needed and a race director needs a phone call, I am then the person to reach out for them and get them set up. And then I also kind of maintain that relationship with them. So if I give them a phone call to help with XYZ feature, then, later on I'll check in on them before their race, I'll check in on them after their race. So really kind of maintaining a bit of a stronger relationship with the race directors versus just being over email.
And what do you find the greatest strength is of the InfoAt team?
Really our ability to answer any question, because we get really kind of random off the wall things sometimes. And it's really impressive, I think, between the 6 of us, the different years we've had at this company, the various backgrounds we all have, how we're normally able to find an answer.
Yeah, there's things where it's like, I didn't even know we had a feature, but then I'll ask you a question. It's like, oh, it's It's been there for a while.
We have so many features. That happens to me so often.
And speaking of features, do you have a favorite feature on RunSignup?
I have two favorite features. So the first is age-based pricing, because it's so simple yet so powerful, and I feel like I tell race directors about it, at least once a week. I'll have a race director email in and say, I don't want to create a separate event, but I want kids under 12 to have $5 off. So it's really nice to be able to show them this super easy to use feature, and it's super clean. And then the other feature I really love is our check-in app. Just because it's so powerful and it's so fast and easy to use. I really love actually doing like phone calls or screen shares going over it, because race directors are pretty much impressed every single time I show them that they can check in 2 people under 30 seconds. So I think it's really impressive for us.
Now, do you have any fun stories that you want to share from working at RunSignup?
I mean, I have a good success story. Was it like a week and a half ago, I helped a race director with his reserved entries, and he had quite a few nitpicky questions, and I was like, well, this is going to be a lot of testing, and I tested and it worked great, and then he was thrilled and emailed Brian and said he was thrilled, so I'm like, okay.
That is always nice when you can go in and like test everything and be like, okay, that worked. This will work for them.
I do like that about our jobs, that if there's like 98% of the time, if there's something I don't know how it works, I can just test it and always get an answer.
Yeah, we have a bunch of test races. Mine are usually about Back to the Future or some kind of movie.
I was on the Office kick for a while. That's actually what my membership club is. It's the Finer Things Club.
I've seen that one. I didn't know you made that.
Yes. Yeah, so it's usually whatever show I'm obsessed with at the time.
Well, thanks, Allison.
Thanks
for talking.